रुचि, गुड इवनिंग रुचि। चलो, अचीवमेंट्स इन लर्निंग्स में क्वेश्चन आंसर्स करना था। उसके पहले का लास्ट टॉपिक बचा था ना हमारा, कौन सा पार्ट गया था? लर्निंग अचीवमेंट प्रोवाइड ग्रुप अपॉर्चुनिटीज। ग्रुप अपॉर्चुनिटी का पार्ट कंप्लीट कर लिया था हमने। ग्रुप अपॉर्चुनिटी का एक बार बताएगी। ग्रुप अपॉर्चुनिटी कंप्लीट हो गया था लास्ट पार्ट में, एक बार चेक करना, तो चेक करके बताओ ग्रुप अपॉर्चुनिटी कंप्लीट हुआ था क्या? ओके, सो हमने कहाँ तक कंप्लीट किया था, एक बार मुझे ये कर दो, बता दो, ताकि मैं वहां से शुरू कर सकूं। रेडीनेस सेक्शन कर लिया था हमने, ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग कर लिया था। Okay, now look at provide group opportunity. I think this also we finished. Assessing learning achievements. Assessing learning achievement, I think we have done or not. To assess actual learning achievements, students should be asked to perform a task. That also we think we have. I think we have finished this part. Also, we are assessing learning achievement in that. This section also we have finished. We want to go to plan assessment through achievements. Test the teacher should be designed. Tests the teacher should design achievement test too. Yes, achievement test designing. Yes, assessing learning achievement. Yes, this much part I think we have finished. So the to plan assessment through achievement test, the teacher should achievement test. The teacher should design achievement test too. Match the expected learning outcome or course of learning requirement. 100% ना, जो expected outcomes है, जो expected part है, उसको किस तरह से हम finish करते हैं, वो भी एक बहुत important बात होता है यहाँ पे। Means how the learning part is designed and how it is going to be fulfilled. That is also one of the most important criteria. Okay, so adequately represent and elicit the content and skill the teacher expects the students to attend. 100%. So whenever we are doing any activity, our main important responsibility is कि whatever work we have given, whatever duty we are doing, the duty has to be assigned perfectly and it has to be fulfilled properly. That's also one of the most major target. Understood? So this is exactly from teacher's perspective. This is from teacher's point of view. So the teacher is exactly having this, like this role the teacher is having. Once I am assigning any work, the work has to be done perfectly. The outcome has to be coming. The outcome will come always in the form of result. Understood? So adequately represent and elicit the content and skill the teacher expects the student to attend. This is from teacher's expectation. Enable student to demonstrate their capabilities and progress. Teaching is one-way channel. Understanding the content is one-way channel. Means teaching is one-way channel from teacher to student. Understanding the content is one-way channel. It is coming from, once the teacher has taught, the understanding section will come from student. So the student has to understand it. Understood? So now use authentic real-world task also. So once the teaching and learning process is done, then after that authentic real-world task also you have to use, so that the achievement can be far more better than only monotonous learning and teaching method. Understood? It requires the learner to integrate their learning, match an important outcome with reflect complex thinking skills. So 100% this is most important. Match an important outcome which reflects complex thinking skill. So 100% जब हम कोई काम की स्टूडेंट हुए थे हम लोगों ने यही तो देखा है स्टार्टिंग से कॉम्प्लेक्स थिंकिंग होना चाहिए और वो जो टास्क टीचर दे रहा है उसमें मतलब जो कॉम्प्लेक्स थिंकिंग है वो जरूरी है मीन्स द स्टूडेंट हैज टू थिंक and the thinking capacity and the complex thinking capacity of the student will be reflected in that task. Understood? Pose an enduring problem type which the learner are likely to encounter in the future. So 100% this is most important. Pose an enduring problem type which the learner are likely to encounter in the future. Be fair and free of bias. 100%. This is another important task. You should be fair and you should be free from biasness. Biasness means that every teacher is having some favorite people. Like, okay, the top 10 rankers are always the better part of the class. So all the teacher will be thinking like, okay, I should be focusing more on these students. Why I should be focusing more on students? Because if I will focus, at least 10 students will get the best result. Now, this is called as biased behavior. You should be common to all. Whether the student is not learning, it's a mediocre learning, or that person is an average. As a teacher, your responsibility is to equalize all the content and teach them properly. This is the biggest target a teacher has to overcome with. But you know what? Actually, what happens? Most of the time, teacher becomes biased. Understood not? So this biasness in achievement will be totally targeting those students who are weaker. Because see, if I will be biased, means I am knowing that at least 5 students are there who is going to do best in the examination. So 100% my focus will be silently. I will not be sounding and telling, okay, I am going to be totally biased. I will be, my behavior will reflect here. I hope you might have understood, Ruchi. So here, be fair and free of bias. Be seen as meaningful by important stakeholders. Understand or not? You know what is the meaning of stakeholders? You know what is the meaning of stakeholder, Ruchi? Do you know what is the meaning of stakeholder? If somebody will be asking you what is the meaning of stakeholder, then what you are going to talk about as a stakeholder. You understand? Stakeholder are those people who are taking responsibility of certain tasks. Understood or not? So that means what? You will be totally responsible body for doing one what you call activity or this. So once you are in a class and you have got this assignment of doing one work, so you are acting like a stakeholder. So it's your responsibility to take care of that student. It's not only the responsibility of taking care of 5 of the student. It's your responsibility to take care of all the student in the school. It's like I am the teacher of only class 5, so I am only going to take care of class 5 student. One fire came or some a certain accident or some symptoms came, and that particular moment actually what happened. Just 1 minute. हाँ बोल क्या हुआ हाँ बोलो हाँ हाँ what was the feedback? हाँ ओके okay. So definitely, whatever work we are doing, that work is definitely going to impact the work. So that means what? If I am teaching work, so my work will go to impact my another field because here now, if the moment I am biased means the teaching work will get impacted because next time the student will see you with one separate eye. They will say that okay, this ma'am, na, she will only take care of few students in the class. So that biasness is coming. You are understanding? That biasness will come and that biasness will not change no matter how much after that you want to be normalized, no matter how much you want to be like okay fine nothing is there, I am similar to all and I am punctual for all of them. Nobody will listen you because once the image of a teacher is shattered in front of a student, it will never be made. So here be seen as meaningful by important stakeholders. So you need to be exactly projected as a stakeholder, as a person who is taking the responsibility, as a person who is ready to do anything to take care or to follow that responsibility. That's the real duty of a stakeholder. Understood? So be meaningful and engaging to students so that they will be motivated to show their capabilities. So here in one word I can say that we have to be like a facilitator. Understood? Who provides the facility to a student and who is responsible for all good or bad for happening to a student. So that's the work of a stakeholder. That's the work of a what you call a facilitator. You must remember this part. Okay. So now we'll go for the next one. Are you ready for the questions? So get ready for the questions, Ruchi, and you are going to say the answers. Come on, check these questions and answers. We will do this work. Yes, start answering. Come on, say the answer, Rishi. First question. Okay. The first answer which you are telling is third. What is the question? Academic achievement of a learner includes knowledge and understanding, skill and learning attitude, both A and B. इसका तो कुछ तोड़ ही नहीं है. इसका आंसर 3 ही होगा. क्योंकि देखो यहाँ पे knowledge and understanding is one big best pillar. Then skill and learning attitude is the another important point. So these both are the backbone of learning and teaching method. So 100% answer will be C. Second वाला question का answer बताओ. Come on, do the next one. I'm just assigning my classes to the students. Second one is also 3. Okay, I'm shifting. एक मिनट रुको. मैं इसको शिफ्ट करके हटा देती हूँ. चलो तुम करो. पहले बताओ सेकेंड का आंसर क्या होगा, उसके बाद मैं तुमको आंसर बताती हूँ. चलो चेक करो बेटा. Academic achievements of a student depends upon dash factor, affective, environment, biosocial, all of this. इसका आंसर क्या होगा? Academic student का. Very good रुचि. Now तुम सही जा रही हो. Academic achievement of a student depends upon affective, That part we have studied already. Second part, environment, biosocial, and all of this. So correct answer is coming as all of this. What do well planned assessment allow student to demonstrate if the teaching has been poor? That's the most important thing. यहाँ पे ना ये जो दूसरा फैक्टर, थर्ड क्वेश्चन ना, एक बहुत ही अलार्मिंग क्वेश्चन है कि मान लो कि तुम्हारे स्कूल में या फिर जिस एरिया में तुम पढ़ा रहे हो वहाँ पे टीचिंग बहुत पुअर है, उसके बाद क्या होगा? व्हाट डू वेल प्लान्ड असेसमेंट अलाउ स्टूडेंट टू डेमोन्स्ट्रेट इफ द टीचिंग हैज बीन पुअर? क्या सोच सकते हैं इसके बारे में? मीन्स व्हाट प्रिडिक्शन वी कैन से अबाउट इट? व्हाट आउटकम वी आर गोइंग टू जनरेट फ्रॉम दिस? Think nicely, Ruchi. Answer is with you only. What is the answer? One. Okay, let's see. Ruchi, why you are surely telling it is one answer? See, look here. What do well-planned assessment allow students to demonstrate if the teaching has been poor? See, हमेशा एक बात याद रखना कि जब टीचिंग, सी हम कितना भी assessment अच्छा कर ले, means no matter how much we planned, no matter how much nicely we aligned everything, but you know what? The biggest pillar in the classroom is the teacher. You need to understand that कि how much I planned, like कि okay I should run my coaching like this, but who is going to encounter, see what subject I am teaching, that I am very much sure about that. Okay, fine, I will be giving my 100%, I am giving my 100%, but the teachers which I assigned for other student, if they will not do the duty properly, means my whole part will get disturbed. So here, if no matter how much nice assessment will be there, but the most important thing is the teacher is the most important pillar. So if this is there, the student have achieved the required learning outcome, the student will never be able to achieve this required, because the teacher has not imparted, the student have not achieved the required learning outcomes. This is there. If teaching is poor, means yes, now I hope you might have understood. Very good, Ruchi, well done. कि now तुमने इसको सही पकड़ा है कि जितना भी तुम कर लो, कितना भी कर लो, अगर स्टूडेंट का लर्निंग वीक है तो तुम्हारे कितना भी करने के बाद वो उस लेवल तक नहीं पहुंच पाएगा। शायद ये बात हर किसी को समझना चाहिए कि अगर सी यहाँ पे ना एक फेज चलता है, एवरीबडी डू दिस मिस्टेक, आई वांट टू टेल एवरीवन दैट दिस इज एग्जैक्टली द मोस्ट बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम। व्हाट दे थिंक ना, व्हाट दे थिंक हियर इज कि ओके फाइन, द टीचर मीन्स दे फील लाइक ऑल द टीचर्स आर नॉलेजेबल, एंड दिस इज द बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम, दिस इज द बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम। हाय स्मृति, so you need to understand. Hi Smriti, so you need to understand one very important thing. No matter, means some parents na, no, so no, see some parents what they do that कि near my house one teacher is there, that person will teach my son or daughter, like that. So they see that कि their what you called, their what is easiest, they want to do that. Okay, so no matter the teacher is teaching or not, their most important thing is okay fine, it is near my house, so it will be definitely good for my son or daughter. So 100% this is a wrong gameplay, because see entire book syllabus, everything, it totally goes to one person, the teacher. And if some school you are thinking that, see the school has not to be best, the school classroom should not look that much beautiful, the most important pillar of knowledge of a student is the teacher. So if the teacher is not serving, means everything collapsed. Okay, a teacher will design or and test to find out the cause of poor grades of student in her class. Which type of test the teacher will align? First, oh, you are from Nepal. Okay. Aptitude, proficiency, achievement, or diagnostic? This is a very important question, Ruchi. हम इसके बारे में बहुत बात कर चुके हैं, बहुत बार, मीन्स मेनी टाइम्स आई हैव डिस्कस्ड अबाउट इट, मेनी टाइम्स आई हैव डिस्कस्ड अबाउट इट। रुचि, थिंक वन टाइम, कौन सा टेस्ट कराना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे, मतलब मरीज को क्या टेस्ट का जरूरत है यहाँ पे? Miss, what test is the most important test whatever a person has to give for this test? Because it's the total wholesome responsibility. कि you see, first so as a teacher we must know that what and all are the downfalls. First we should know that कि what and all are the weakness the student is holding. The second important point is कि the moment we came to know the student is weak in these areas, are we going to leave the student? No, we have to. Hmm. Dash test we have to collect. Now you tell me which test you will prefer for your student. Very good, super, fantabulous. This is a very nice shot you have played. That's called as diagnostic test. So how to diagnose, how to come to know why the student is not doing this, the brainstorming and all that activities is diagnostic test is the test you are going to. So evidence of validity can be related to evidence of validity, construct, content, criteria, all of this. So evidence of validity means this test what the student has given is valid. So what and all the points are there which prove that it is exactly the test is valid? Can you tell me what things are there which test tells the test is valid? So this is called as evidence of validity. In class, we have discussed nicely about evidence of validity. एब्सोल्यूट रुचि, टुडे तुम तो बिल्कुल छक्का मार रहे हो, सारा पॉइंट्स तुम्हारा सही है. दिस इज अगेन एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज एविडेंस ऑफ वैलिडिटी. दिस इज अगेन important and this is correct only. So that's the evidence. So that is all. Construct, content and criteria, these are the three different parts of evidence of validity. Now which one of the following indicate that a diagnostic test is valid? So which is indicating that the diagnostic test what the student is giving is valid? First, the test content correspond to the instructional objective. Means whatever test is getting conducted, it is following the instructional objectives. Understood? The test second gives similar result when given to different times. Means different times we are giving the test, but the result is coming the same. The test gives similar result when given to different students. Similar result to different students. None of this. Which one you feel is the best important part? Check this. So which one of the following indicates that a diagnostic test is valid? Which one indicate that the diagnostic test is valid? Think and say I'm waiting. Very good, Ruchi. So this is the most important point. Very good. The test content corresponds to instructional objectives. Yes, instructional objective is very important. No need to go with any other points because the test gives similar result when given at different times. This is not going to. The test gives similar result when given to different students. No, these are not the objectives. Now come on, go for seventh question: reliability of a test. Seventh question, reliability of a test. Come on, answer this. Reliability of a test. Understood. Reliability of a test. Talk about reliability of a test. Go on, go for it. Very good, Ruchi. Absolutely correct. So, if somebody will be asking about reliability of a test, what you are going to say? First one is it is of good quality. Quality is going to decide the reliability of a test. It gives consistency of test result over various parameters. 100% consistency of a test result. Our most important work is to check that the test what we are conducting is valid or not. Because if in case the validity is demolished, we can never be able to come out with a conclusion that learning has happened or not. So to let this come to know that learning has happened, validity of the test or the test has to be very much reliable. So it gives consistency of test result over various parameters. So all the different parameters what we have studied, in that consistency must be there. Then only we can say that the test what we have conducted is reliable. I hope you might have understood this one. Come on, say. Huh? Now, eighth question. Which of the following is the best choice for an essay type question? Oh, this already we have discussed. Yeah, sorry. I'm in between, so I have to move so that you can read out the question. Which of the following is the best choice for an essay type question? Write a note on Newton's law of motion. What are Newton's laws of motion? Explain each of Newton's laws of motion. Discuss Newton's laws of motion. So, which one is going to be the perfect question? Say. Think. Which one is explaining about essay type questions? Means when we are supposed to write the essay type question, in which situation we are writing essay type question? Which of the following is the best choice for an essay type question? Third one, explain each of Newton's law of motion. Absolutely, because पहला वाला जो है write a note on Newton's law of motion. Newton's laws of motion does not describes the parameter on which we have to write. What are Newton's laws of motion? So Newton's has three laws of motion. If अगर सबसे अच्छा है explain each of Newton's laws of motion. तो अगर first question is not clear because write a note on Newton's laws of motion. So if a student will understand, so they will just understand that we have to write note. Understood. Now it is about the three laws of motion, or it's about the description of what laws of motion. So that also it is not clear. So what are Newton's laws of motion? यहाँ पे सिर्फ न्यूटन्स लॉज ऑफ मोशन पूछ रहा है, तो वो सिर्फ उसका जो लॉज है वो बताएगा. एक्सप्लेन हियर द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड गिवन इज एक्सप्लेन each of Newton's laws of motion. Where write a note and explain. So they will be exactly letting you write the part, but the most important thing is the essay type will be coming better with explain. There you have to write everything in precise. Short answer type question requires. Come on. Short answer type question requires. What short answer type questions are requiring? Say short answer type question requires. Your answer is first. Okay. So short answer type question requires very accurate answers. Yes. छोटे क्वेश्चंस में हम ज़्यादा एक्सपेरिमेंट नहीं कर सकते तो एक्यूरेट आंसर ही लिखना है वेरी गुड द आंसर टू बी गिवन बाय लर्नर एज ऑप्शन इज गिवन नो दैट इज फॉर एमसीक्यूज ड्राइंग अ लेबल डायग्राम दैट इज नॉट फॉर दैट इज डिस्क्रिप्शन टाइप क्वेश्चंस राइटिंग और essay type questions writing 2 or 3 paragraph that is also coming under essay type question so now question number 10 go what is the answer for question number 10. Can you tell me the answer for that? I'm waiting to see. I have to move so that you can see. What are the distinct features? One. Okay, I'm shifting. Wait. Come on, check this one out. Question number 10. See, which of the following, just check this one out, which of the following is not a distinct feature of very short answer type question? It should be able to answer very quickly? No. Quick answer is not short question, short type question answers. Quick answers are not short type. The learner should be guided on the extent of answer required. Hmm. The answer must be given by the learner, not selected from the alternative. None of this. Which one is going to be the best answer for this? Which of the following is not a distinct feature of very short answer type question? See, they have written not. हाँ सॉरी नॉट नहीं पढ़ा तो ये तो नॉट है ना तो नॉट के लिए तो सी दिस इज वन ऑफ द फीचर यार इट शुड बी एबल टू आंसर वेरी क्विकली ठीक है शॉर्ट है तो क्विकली मतलब यहाँ पे क्विकली वो स्पीड के लिए नहीं बोल रहा है मतलब मीन्स शॉर्ट आंसर टाइप क्वेश्चन कैसे बोलेंगे व्हाट इज योर नेम then you cannot decide na that my great grandfather name is this my grandfather name is this my name is this so ये यहाँ पे शॉर्ट में पूछा कि तुम्हारा नाम क्या है तुम्हारा नाम मतलब वो नाम सो आंसर क्विकली दे सकते हो शॉर्ट आंसर टाइप क्वेश्चन को यहाँ पे क्विकली का मतलब वो नहीं है कि तुमको जल्दी देना है आंसर मीन्स यू कैन रिप्लाई वेरी फास्ट सॉरी दैट्स नॉट यू कैन रिप्लाई वेरी फास्ट यू कैन रिप्लाई सून the learner should be guided on the extent of answer required. Understood? तो ये यहाँ पे तो how much extent the answer is required that is there. यहाँ पे not है नहीं तो फिर सब कुछ आ जाता तो what is the correct answer? Come on tell. Fourth, absolutely, because सारा चीज तो उसी में है. Now question number 11, you see, distractors are used in dash type questions. Distractors are used. Essay type, alternative, multiple choice, or matching. So which one is exactly distractor? Distractor type questions. Hello? Who? Irka sir. Where? Trikalkotam or Anupuram? Irka sir. Come on, check this one out. What is the answer for this question? Yes, multiple choice. Only multiple choice questions are containing distractors. Question number 12 check करो. Which of the following is not a parameter? यहाँ पे not पढ़ लेना. Which of the following is not a parameter which should be considered when questions are made? Not a parameter. Question should include key elements of the correct answer. ये एक पैरामीटर हो सकता है, ठीक है. क्वेश्चन मस्ट गेट appropriate आंसर फ्रॉम द लर्नर, ये भी एक पैरामीटर है. क्वेश्चन, I think fourth option is not there. Question should use question words suitable to the answer required. So this is also one parameter. I think fourth option is not there. Wait, I need to check the book, but fourth option is not there. So these three are the parameters here. ये है, तो what will be the answer is the fourth option. Understood or not? Because यहाँ पे पूछा है which of the following is not a parameter which should be considered when questions are made. So parameters where questions are made means here this is the parameter. First, second, third are the parameters. So which makes the answer to be fourth one. Okay. क्वेश्चन शुड बी यूज क्वेश्चन वर्ड सुटेबल टू आंसर रिक्वायर्ड. ये तो बिल्कुल जरूरी है, ये भी जरूरी है और ये भी जरूरी है. इसका मतलब फोर्थ आंसर होगा इसका. नाउ विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट द पर्पस ऑफ प्री इंस्ट्रक्शन असेसमेंट. ये एक बार चेक करो बहुत अच्छे से. पर्पस ऑफ प्री इंस्ट्रक्शन असेसमेंट. पर्पस ऑफ प्री इंस्ट्रक्शन असेसमेंट. What is the answer for this question? I'll move. Which of the following is not the purpose of a pre-instruction assessment? Let the teacher decide on the student's strength and need, identify whether they will be able to understand the subject matter or not, determine prior mastery of learner knowledge, skills and understanding. Come inside classroom please. Rupa, come inside. So determine prior mastery of learner knowledge, skills and understanding to preview the upcoming topic. So which one is going to be the important one? Why? Monish and class 5 student, their class is there or not? Yes, ma'am. His father is calling and asking, Monish is in which class? You are handling Monish? No, no, ma'am. Who is handling Monish? Call. Check this one. So 13th question, what is the answer? Which of the following is not the purpose of pre-instruction assessment? Let the teacher decide on the student's strength and need, identify whether they will be able to understand the subject matter or not, determine prior mastery of learner knowledge, skill and understanding to preview the upcoming topic. So what is the most important part here, Ruchi? Check karo nicely. Which of the following is not the purpose of a Monish? Yes, ma'am. You are Monish? Yes, ma'am. Your father called and he's asking, class is there or not?
Yes, ma'am. You don't know what coming and not. I come from my friend's house.
You need to inform your parents now. He is worried. You take ma'am's phone and inform that you are in class. Okay. Otherwise, your father will be worried.
Okay.
Inform immediately. Your brother, I think your brother is also there.
What, ma'am?
Your brother is also there.
No, ma'am. I was in the second.
Then 5th class or 7th class, you were speaking something. Inform manager to come and meet me.
Oh, I don't know, ma'am.
That ma'am is that next door now. You say that once Rupa will come, tell her to come and meet me. So which of the following is not the purpose of pre-instruction assessment? Let the teacher decide on the student's strength and need, identify whether they will be able to understand the subject matter or not. So इसका कौन सा correct answer होगा रुचि ये बताना 13th का. Identify whether they will be able to understand the subject. Which of the following is not the purpose of pre-instruction assessment? So this is not like, see, ये part नहीं होना चाहिए. Second part. क्योंकि ये हमारे इसमें नहीं है। हम जब भी कोई असेसमेंट डालते हैं तो हम ये नहीं देखते कि स्टूडेंट को समझ में आएगा कि नहीं। अगर वो टॉपिक से रिलेटेड है और हमने क्लास में पढ़ाया है तो वी नीड टू आस्क दैट क्वेश्चन, अंडरस्टूड, टू आइडेंटिफाई वेदर दे विल बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड द सब्जेक्ट मैटर और नॉट। सो दैट्स द सेकंड पार्ट इज द करेक्ट आंसर. So now, why should a teacher develop critical thinking skill in student? So what is the need of developing a critical thinking skill in student? What is the need of developing a critical thinking skill in student? There must be some reason behind developing a critical thinking skill in student. What is the need of giving a critical thinking skill in student? What is the reason behind giving a critical thinking skill in student? Why I am going to give a critical thinking? What is the need of giving it? What is the answer for this? Decide and say the answer. What is the need of giving critical thinking? Yes, the correct answer is one, to arm student with skills which will help. See why we are giving critical thinking to a student, so that this skill what they are understanding will be used in further part of life. We really wish our student to learn and impart the knowledge in the further part of life. So that's the most important thing, and we are doing for that only.
My first call.
Then whose number is this one? Wait.
Oh, Simba.
This number, Kamala A, Kamal A. You take this number and you just inform 97917470. Just get this number.
97917470. Okay.
You just say to Vishnu to handle this case. Okay. So now inform her to handle it. You say ma'am isn't like that. So why should a teacher develop critical thinking? This part is done. 15th question. Which one of the following activities of the teacher in the classroom will not allow student to become critical thinker? So activity of the teacher will not allow brainstorming, helping student to find answer to question asked, referring them to a book in the school library which has the answer, arranging a short note for description on subject of the question. So which one is going to poison the student, which is not good? Which one will hinder? Which one will stop? Which one will stop the progress of student? Yes. See, helping student to find answer to the question asked, ये छोटा स्केल पे है. अब पूरे क्वेश्चंस को उठा करके मैं पूरा उसका एड्रेस दे दूँ. सी पूरा एड्रेस दे दूँ. हेल्पिंग स्टूडेंट टू फाइंड आंसर टू क्वेश्चन मीन्स ओके. रेफरिंग देम टू बुक इन द स्कूल लाइब्रेरी विच हैज द आंसर. This is cheating. Understood? So if I will tell the student you take this book and the answers are there in that book. Monish. Understood. So arranging the short group discussion. Question number 16 you go. Okay. Go for question number 16. What does critical thinking ability enable student to achieve? They become good scholar, they become better problem solver, they achieve as much as student who are do class ahead of them. None of this. So critical thinking will help them for what level? What is exactly the benefit of being a critical thinker? What is the benefit of being a critical thinker? What will be the answer? See? To become good scholar, they become better problem solvers. They achieve as much as the student who are two class ahead of them. None of the above. Which one is going to be? Think nicely. This is the last question remaining. We are starting the next topic of CTET in next class. We'll finish the remaining 10 questions with that. Okay, it should be option two. Yes, they become better problem solver. See, our opportunity, our way, our skill, what we are teaching is the most important thing is we are teaching someone to be a very good problem solver. So if they are able to solve the problems, means our work is done. Okay, Ruchi, I'm having another class, so I'm going to wrap it up till here. Bye, everyone.